All right, so that area, yeah, over here, that had nothing in it. This here, they're saying this is where like they all came down from, or something over here. Yeah. So we got to go back to where we were. All right, wasn't that woman that we met when we first came in here? Wasn't she supposed to be here somewhere?
Hey, I thought you'd left by now. Not again.
She's in a side room? Okay. I just haven't found a side room. All right, this leads out. We've been up here, right? Oh, wait. He can talk to me more now? No. That's up top? This is confusing. Oh, loot. Excuse me. I just took all your stuff.
When I need it.
Go to that blue cube symbol. This one here. Oh, it is actually in there. She's in a room with a round table. The round table hold. Oh, here we go.
Aloy, change your mind about that
Sit down for a game of Strike.
I want to play a game of Strike so bad, but we have somebody to talk to first.
Come for that beer after all, eh?
Yes.
Here,
Let's
sit
do it.
down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
Those two guys are great. Those are huge flagons.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Those are way too big. All right.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Exactly.
Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvind was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
Wow, this reminds me too much of real world
Lots
politics,
of folks
eh?
suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Ah, damn Karja slavers.
See? All right, thanks, Kwanu. Hey, Underdark, what's going on?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Okay, so we gotta get that not to happen.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Flame hair. Love it. All right, so Underdark has got a really cool recommendation here, or statement. I forgot. We've got a whole cast of characters here, so if you forget who somebody is from the first game, you can go in here and check it out. Aloy first encountered Petra at the settlement of Freeheap, where the Tinker sought to build a life for herself outside the hard-headed rules and misogynistic customs of the Oseram homeland. It was thanks to the cannons of Petra's making that Aloy and her allies were able to defend the Karja capital at the Battle of Alight. Always one to seek out new challenges, Petra later moved to Chainscrape, a frontier settlement in the Daunt near the infamous Forbidden West. Yeah, that's good. Very neat. Okay, very cool. All right, what about this minigame? What about this?
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Yes, I do.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Something special. I didn't have lunch yet. No, Real Peach. Oh. Beginner's tutorial. Okay. Okay. And begin. Am I ready to start? Yes.
All right, let's start off simple.
Okay.
The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine.
Okay.
And each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
It's a card game.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from,
Okay. And how
of
much health?
course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Hey, look, Horizon Zero Gwent. What's up, Doom Prophet? Sparkwood is so mad that this is in the game. Like, no! All right, let's see.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance.
Sure.
Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
I don't need a reminder. All right, so you can use up, down, left, right to move the selected machine. Tap X. Okay, there.
Easy enough, huh?
Yeah.
Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine.
All right.
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
No, what is this overcharge and rotate thing?
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
Okay. As someone who got addicted to Orlog, this didn't do it for me. I want to paint my little miniatures. I want to paint the burrower.
Now move the piece. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Okay.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points.
All right.
Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain.
Okay.
So right now, the difference in combat, this means your machine can do 2. Did you get all that?
Yes. Let's go.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by not pulling any punches. Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out.
Okay.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
Well, great.
Now some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this.
Let's do it.
Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machines, so use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what
I'm gonna overcharge. There
That's
we go.
about it for your turn.
Okay.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points.
So I got the
Hit
I got the
those
butt.
and you'll deal. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Wait. How do I rotate? Use L2, R2.
Now let that machine have it.
Okay.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Nice.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece.
Okay.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But
I can
if you
overcharge.
overcharge, and by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes
That's fine.
it can be
Let's just do it.
overcharge your machine. Ain't that a thrill?
Got it.
Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory point. Good news is, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do, which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory point. That's why sometimes losing a piece. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Aloy's like, I would never play this.
These are all my spare pieces. I want the savior of Meridian to have them.
Thank you.
It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Maybe later.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
You're one step closer to mastering the game of Machine Strike. All right, cool. Wow. This gets real complex, huh?
I'll see you later, Aloy.
New errand.
Ignoring me.
All right, she gave me a lot of stuff. All right, anything else I should check out in the tavern here? It's hard to tell like where I've been or where I haven't been. This is the longest Aloy ever sat down. I know, right? I love mini games in games. Worth it.
Don't you have somewhere better to be?
I got into a brawl, cracked some teeth. My Sandland's wife was
I love mini games in games. The issue is I don't think Aloy would ever sit down and play that. You know? Wait, do they care if I kill their boars? I would assume it's bad to kill their boars.
Certainly sober. Watch as I walk in a tradition.
I didn't do it. That pig was already wounded. She would if she would if it gave her a guy a backup. That is true. That is true.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
I don't think you're seeing anything. Okay, so everything closed down. Like I can't do anything at the Stitcher.
I didn't do nothing.
Maybe finally someone.
Stores are closed.
The hammer in this state.
Cool. All right, here's the workbench. Can I do an outfit upgrade? No.
Till Elvin blows that whistle, no one's working anyway.
All right, there's my mount over there.
Well, I do like the sound of my voice.
Olvin can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of him.
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do?
These are the guys
Have
we
Arno
saved.
throw his crutch at him?
We saved these guys.
I see you all made it back.
Yay, I love that.
Tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey,
What's important is everyone made it out.
No thanks to Olvin.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together, in case he decides to send his goons over. You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Ulvund. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
She's like, I'm gonna leave the town for like an hour or two. Don't die.
I put my back into my work, but sometimes
That guy's got the life.
need a short break.
Hey, kid. What's up, Squirt?
I need to make this right.
We will. Don't worry.
That is the scariest thing in this game. Right there. That kid. Right there. Did something horrible. You can tell it's all over his face. What did he do?
why can't we just leave it be? Go back to the claim.
We're not leaving till Olvin pays for the damage he's done.
All of you stay away from Ulvund.
All right.
We don't need any more trouble.
All right, we're gonna leave and we're gonna do all these little side quests after I take a quick break. And then we'll wrap it up. We'll do some of the side quests over here. This is fun, really fun stuff. All right, now I can teleportate way over here, right? Travel. It takes me a pack. But if I go to the campfire here,
Whatever you're having.
then I can transport there without using anything. Oh, you're not allowed to eat. Are you doing? You're doing a test today, Marauder?
No, you see me.
I'll come find you later.
Aha. Quick save. You had chicken korma for lunch, Eda? I don't know what that is. Oops. Oops.
Don't let Petra hear you say that.
Cardiac stress test. No food for 4 hours. Okay. Good luck. Alright, and then I can fast travel for free. And we can go here. My lunch break was good. No food and then making you run on a treadmill. WTF. I'm still scarred from the stress test I took a couple years ago. Literally before vaccines were even a thing. Telling me I didn't need to wear a mask. Shouldn't worry about COVID. Like, you're a doctor at a... Or you're a technician at a cardiac place. Anyway. Okay, so there we go. Remember that story? That guy was the jerk. He was. He was a major jerk.
Scroungers. Mildev said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Yeah. Silent strike. Very stealthy. Oh, 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 oh. Stealth strike. Sassy here making lunch and a chai tea. Speaking of rude. Are they gonna inject you with dye? I think they toned down some of the noises from the machines. I seem to remember like
I have everything.
oh, there we go. We got it.
Good thing too.
I seem to remember like
a decent meal.
meleeing some of the robots created like really loud
Let's set
noises.
that machine on fire.
Now if I use acid on that canister, does that... No, not this. Not this. Does that make them blow up? No. What makes them blow up? I thought at one point that something... What? How'd you get me? I'm level 5. Wait, how did I get up here? Oh! Wow! Kaboom! Did she say kaboom? I think she said kaboom. I'm gonna die.
There.
Don't hurt me to death. I hate it when people hurt me to death. Okay. So acid on an acid canister. Okay. That would do it. Wait, Mariah, you just timed out your daughter. Did that feel good? You wish you could do it IRL? Well, you know what? You essentially silenced her to me. I don't know what she said at all. She's yelling, I can't defend myself. Perfect. You're considered a band. All right, so we got the corrugated plate for the chef. And I have new skill points. If I come over here and I unlock energized duration, then I can get my first Valor Surge. And we can equip it. Gain a greater chance to land critical hits and increase critical damage. Okay, cool. And I got one more point. Deal more damage with the Resonator Blast. Deal more damage with light and heavy attacks. 70% damage increase? Let's do that. Damn. That's a biggie. You're back, baby. Yes. You have equipped a Valor Surge. Okay. All right, so we earn Valor through tactical gameplay, and then when a segment of the Valor Surge bar is full, activate the Valor Surge by opening the weapon wheel, L1, and tapping R1. L1 and R1? Okay. But I guess I gotta fill up the bar first. All right, what is... We're gonna do that, and then somewhere in the Forbidden West, okay, known as the Enduring, side mission, the Bristlebacks. Search west of the quarry. Where is the quarry? Oh, for whatever reason, I thought this was the quarry, right? Where the miners were, and it would be west of the quarry, it would be over here. But it's not there at all. That's not right. Okay, fine. There's a purple bar at the bottom right to fill now. Purple bar at the bottom right of what? Over here? This thing? I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Yeah? Okay. All right, let's fast travel. What is this? Oh, that's Errand. Okay, we can go check out Errand too. Let's go back here. Strawberries. I'm gonna have some strawberries. What are you guys all looking at? All right, let's go give this guy his hot plate so he can make food. I love this guy. He might be my favorite new NPC so far.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Got him. Where are the tiny little cats dancing around when you need them?
Wow. Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Good.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Okay. Hey, we got a skill point again.